I started getting really sad. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, man, I'm not making great music. I don't like the music I'm making.
You weren't connecting to it.
I wasn't connecting to
Yeah.
it. And I was just like, damn, like, am I cut out for this, you know?
Round of applause from in the room. The pod is starting, y'all. And
Let's go.
Enisa, we met on the phone, but
I know.
we manifested a bigger, a better, a stronger conversation in real life.
Yes.
And it was so weird as we both kind of came into the room together, like thinking like, well, we know each other, but and you brought it up. This is the first time
we
in
met
person.
in person.
Like,
I know. I feels like
cow.
I've known you forever. Honestly, hearing your voice on the radio, first of all, growing up, and then also, you know, we spoke around when I was doing American Song Contest. We did a little interview on the phone, and it's the first time in person.
This is better. This is better because we established that friendship. We knew a little bit about who we were, but this is where we can dive, you know, deeper into exactly what makes your heart happy. That's what Therapy Sessions is all about.
Love
is
it.
Explaining the behind the scenes of the songs.
And it's important to talk about these things because they're
100%.
not talked about a lot.
100%.
People see the finished product, but they don't know what goes behind.
Let's start here first off. No, how's your heart health? How are you feeling? You know what I'm saying? Are you smiling inside and outside, obviously, too?
I'm smiling inside and outside. I'm in a good place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and, you know, the career of an artist is always ups and downs. So some days you're not smiling and some days you are smiling from ear to ear. But at this moment right now in my life, I'm in a really good place. I'm really happy with my career, my personal life, my health, my mental health. Everything's doing really well. Thank God.
How cool is it to be in that space and to create while you're in that space right now, while you know that you're really there feeling, you know, like a very awesome version of yourself. And that's the product that is coming out because of where you are, both, you know, in your heart and in your mind. Like, what does that feel like for you?
It feels good. It makes me feel confident. Like I'm in a good, confident place. And when I'm confident, then I can create the best things. I know some people, when they're, you know, in a deep, sad place, that's sometimes where they make the best music. And sometimes great songs do come out of that. But for me, it's more of a, like, when I'm in a great state of mind and I'm happy, that's usually when, and confidence, when the best songs come out of me. That's when my biggest song, like, came out, so.
Talk about it. Come on now. Like, what was the confidence?
Actually, you know what the funny thing? So I have this song called "Count My Blessings."
Yep.
Yeah, and it is like.
Oh, by the way, I don't know what camera we're looking in the room here. We were going to get into that deeper into the conversation, but let's just go ahead and let's go there and talk about counting your blessings in this song in particular. Come on now.
Actually, you know, it's crazy. The day that I was making that song, I remember I woke up in the morning. It was my first trip to LA. Like my first writing trip. I had just got signed.
Okay.
It was my first writing trip out in LA. I've never been to LA before, you know, for writing.
Yeah.
And I really got to experience this quote unquote artist life, you know? So I'm in the studio. I'm working with different producers
Folks
and
you've never
different
seen before.
These are people I've never met.
Brand new.
This is my first time being out here for writing and music stuff. So I'm kind of like confident, right? In the beginning, I'm really confident. I'm really excited. But then, you know, you start getting in the studio, you're trying to find your sound and, you know, you're making songs that maybe you don't like that much in the beginning. I was there for 3 weeks. And then the first 2 weeks I was there, I started getting really sad. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, man, I'm not making great music. I don't like the music I'm making.
You weren't connecting to it.
I wasn't connecting to it. And I was just like, damn, like, am I cut out for this, you know? And then it was funny because the morning I woke up, for some reason, literally right before my session, I was like, why am I so down right now? I was like, why am I not looking at the positives? I am so blessed to be in the position I'm in. I'm doing music as a living, as a career.
My goodness.
I was like, I'm literally in LA right now. While some people are like miserable in the world, I'm out here doing music. I'm like, the fact that this is my career, I'm flown out to LA to do what I love. I was like, why am I not counting my blessings?
Wow. And that was when...
And then I was like, all these songs these days are about either partying or like either partying and like going out songs or either super sad songs. But I haven't heard anyone talk about, make a song about being grateful for what they have.
Whoa.
So then that day I had a revelation in my head and I'm like, damn, let me be grateful for what I have. Let me count my blessings. And then literally it happened. And that's crazy. That ended up being my biggest song. You see, when I reflected and when I was grateful for what I was, you know, what I
already had.
was given to me, that's when the best things happen.